We're back with a Fox News alert. You're taking a live look at explosions rocking Gaza right now as the IDF ramps up its operations both through the air and on the ground.
And it's a race against time for U.S. citizens stuck in Israel, but GOP Congressman Cory Mills is stepping up. Yesterday, he coordinated his second flight to get more stranded Americans out safely.
Florida Congressman Cory Mills joins us now. Great to see you, Congressman.
Thanks for having me.
We remember that you did something like this when it came to Afghanistan. Now here we are once again when it comes to Israel.
Well, again, it just shows that the Biden administration doesn't prioritize the safety of American lives. We saw it in 2021 when we were conducting ground operations, getting out fellow Texans that had been stranded, a mother and 3 children, born and raised in Amarillo, Texas. When I saw what was occurring and I knew kind of the destabilization that was going to go on, because Iran really wants to break down that normalization process that was going to happen between the KSA and Israel to build out and expand the Abraham Accords. I knew that we were going to see a very similar thing, whether it's Secretary Blinken, Lloyd Austin, or President Biden. They have no plan, no strategy, no way to actually prioritize the American lives. It's all about their failed foreign policy that's resulted in all this. And so if Joe Biden's unwilling to do his job, then there's other Americans who will step up and do it for him.
And this has been urgent. Explain to our audience, you just got this last group out, but barely.
Yeah, so the plane that just came in, we had 159 that was on this, and pretty much one of the last flights, as soon as ground operations and IDF started moving, they ceased all civilian aircrafts coming out of Tel Aviv.
So usually when there's a rescue operation like this, you think you have all these government resources behind you. When you're doing this independently, what can you count on?
Yourself.
Yeah.
Yourself and your team. And that was the thing. Now, I've spent over 20 years throughout the Middle East, obviously from the Iraq War in '03 and all the way through. And I speak fluent Arabic, which actually does help when you're on the ground. I've been going through Jordan. So when I went over there, we actually conducted the first day 32 Americans that we ground evac'd out of areas like Haifa and Nazareth, Tiberias, up by the Syrian area. On the second day, I went and we ended up getting 45 out. And we were able to go through the West Bank and through Jerusalem and some of the other outer areas closer moving into the south. And so it really is one of those things where you get on the ground and you figure it out. Where in the military, we just adapt and overcome.
Yeah. Awesome story, Congressman.
Very incredible.
Not as awesome story coming out of Congress with a different congressman. Jamaal Bowman. He pled guilty to, I guess, pulling the fire alarm. I'm trying to pick my words correctly because there was some, he's still not admitting intention in some way. But then this video right here comes out afterwards. You can see he walks up, he takes down the signs, throws them on the ground, walks over, pulls the fire alarm, and then walks back out the same way he came in. Just total BS, the idea that he thought it was going to release the door and tried to walk through. Well,
and the lack of integrity. I mean, look, he tried to act as if he didn't know and it was just opening the doors, what he originally said, but people fail to remember he worked in a school. They gave actual, tutoring on, hey, don't pull these fire alarms, don't do this, don't do that. In my personal opinion, it's intentional, criminal, and malicious. I think that he should at minimum be censured, but I would actually vote to have him expelled. I know Congresswoman Malliotakis has put a bill or put a resolution on the floor that would actually expel him. I would happily support that, and I've already co-sponsored Lisa McClain's bill that actually censures him.
You know what is BS? That this video came out now. I guarantee you that if that was Marjorie Taylor Greene that did that,
my goodness,
this would have been out on that day. Here's the other thing.
I'm surprised Donald Trump hasn't been blamed for it.
I agree. He also said, this is Bowman, he says, I'm now that he's been charged, he says he's happy for a quick resolution. There were no quick resolutions for the J6ers who were accused of the same thing, which was, interrupting official proceeding.
Look at his sweetheart plea. It's basically, okay, well, I'm going to pay a fine, and then after a certain amount of time, it's going to be expunged and or pulled away. Would anyone else who has committed this, which they're now labeling only as a misdemeanor, which I think with criminal intent, it should be at minimum a low-class felony, would anyone else get that same sweetheart deal? And to your point, if it was Marjorie Taylor Greene or a Lauren Boebert or a Matt Gaetz or any of those, would they have gotten this type of sweetheart deal, or would they have thrown them under the bus?
I know that the world is blowing up right now. I mean, it's crazy. But will, just out of principle, the Republicans and the new speaker prioritize absolutely throwing the book at this guy?
Well, I don't think that we're going to prioritize anything on Bowman. We've prioritized securing our border and physical responsibility. But I can tell you, getting accountability of all members of Congress is definitely something that Speaker Mike Johnson will definitely do. And by the way, what a blessing. Mike Johnson is one of the most constitutionally principled, faith-based individuals that we could possibly have gotten in as speaker, and he believes in a member-driven, not speaker-driven process to decentralize things. This is the return of power and limited government overreach that we need.
Good.
Looks good so far. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here with us in person.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.